freed up a lot more of my time last year and gave me the ability, like I said, to come out of tax season and say, oh, that was the best tax season ever.
You know, actually through this program and through the coaching and stuff, it has actually changed my attitude. And I think from a mental standpoint, that attitude has drawn people toward me, new prospects and clients who were not even prospects before, but all of a sudden start referring people.
Well, if your thinking is simply for a product that you're getting out the door, you're going to be very tunnel vision. So if you've shut your mind to those other opportunities, well, you're just closing the door for that to happen.
It doesn't really come naturally, and especially during tax season.
It's too easy to fall into the ruts, but the opportunities that continually come through the door, need to be, you can't just shut your mind. You can just shut your mind to any new opportunities.
Holding on too much to the history, to how I used to feel.
Just as accountants and CPAs, we tend to work as historians way too much of the time. And historians don't always get the vision.
It always helps, too, if you can have somebody else help you get that strategy and plan in place. I guess to sum it up, it would be, because I've had a lot of other professional development, CPE, in different areas over the years, and it's all good. It's all bits and pieces. It's kind of pieces of the puzzle. And the action vision, I would say, is more of the whole puzzle complete. Like, we're going to give you the whole puzzle, not just one piece. And at the end, the puzzle will be complete, versus taking on one piece of the puzzle. It actually is a lot more exciting, but it's definitely a much more in-depth, thorough, diligent approach to a long-term strategy.
Probably the biggest places it's helped is in the DNA of people and understanding people and to appreciate people a little differently.
I think that the biggest thing that I've learned, a couple things. Number one, dealing with difficult personalities.
I am, but certainly on the personality, understanding each other's personalities. And the people in place, really, they kind of treat this business as their own. Don't wait, just do it, because you're going to benefit, and it's a little scary, but the reality is you don't have to put in a lot of time.
Our best asset and our best attribute that God gives us is our ability to think. And sometimes, we go on autopilot and we don't think. And I think when I was looking at the 30 minutes that you and I spent last year in the middle of tax season, we had some of our most amazing breakthroughs in discovery in those 30 minutes. Last year was my best tax season ever. So my opinion to that is you can wait, and if that's your mindset, there's no better way than to really truly appreciate the value of a coaching session unless you're right in the middle of the battle. It gave me a lot more focus. That in my vision circle basically enlightened me a lot. So it basically says here, what are you doing and why are you doing it and who should you be doing it for? Freed up a lot more of my time last year and gave me the ability, like I said, to come out of tax season and say, oh, that was the best tax season ever.
Once I got a little bit of taste of some of the systems, some of the education, the videos, things that I could use, and I said, oh, wow, I just asked that question a little differently, and it was a whole different result, and I went, oh, that's unbelievable.
My personality is very comfortable in, where I'm at, or am I satisfied to go back into the shadows and do my little thing that I felt like was making a difference in somebody's life.